Hey guys, DIY with Elle here, and in this video I'm going to update a boring step stool with a paint job and some stencil work. Here is the plain old step stool before, and here is it after, looking a lot more on trend. These are the materials that you will need, along with a varnish or stain, white chalk paint and a clear sealer. Also your favorite stencil. I've chosen this geometric pattern one. I am using the Fibreglass paintbrush by Hamilton's. I just love the soft, good quality bristles and the wooden handle. It is so easy to use, and best of all, these bristles won't be coming out on my paint job. First, you have to give the wood a good sanding to make sure it's smooth, and I can see that this step stool is a little old. Next is to go in with the stain or the varnish of your choice, and I'm using my Hamilton's Specialist Fiber Brush 50mm. It's a natural blonde bristle blend for the applications of paints, varnishes, resins and glues. I love working with this paintbrush. It is easy to handle as well, and I love the look, not gonna lie, and it gives a really smooth and even finish. It's also precise, and I could work around the hinges without removing them, which came in handy and saved some time. Then clean your brush thoroughly, remembering to clean water-based paints with water and solvent-based paints with a solvent cleaner. Wow, that's looking good. Next, I'm picking up the high-density mini roller, 50mm. It's a sponge roller, and a sponge roller gives a really smooth finish, so I think this is going to be perfect for the stenciling. I'm using masking tape to hold the stencil in place, and I've lined it up from where I want it. And basically I'm just using a board, or you could use paper, to take the excess paint off, and I'm applying the roller to the stencil, applying an even light pressure, making sure that the paint doesn't bleed through the stencil. As soon as I'm happy, I remove the stencil, and really glad it came out like that. I'm letting each stencil part that I've painted dry, and I move on to a next part that I haven't done. Again, taking the excess paint off the roller and applying even pressure all over the stencil, and then removing it as soon as it's done. Why I allow it to dry means then when it's dry, I can go right up close with the next stencil, line it up, and use masking tape to hold it into position to get the pattern in line as much as I can. It's looking good. Next, I'm applying a clear sealant because of the heavy traffic on this footstool, and there's the before. Very dull, and here's the after. It's quite trendy. I've seen this all over Pinterest. I love the wood and the white, and I'm definitely a fan of the stenciled look. So follow me, DIY with Elle, for more DIYs like this one, and remember, keep smiling and DIYing.